Life moves fast, and so should the answers to your biggest questions. Welcome to Endo Batteries Quick Connect, your direct line to expert insights. Short, powerful, and right to the point. You send in the questions, I bring in the experts, and in just 5 minutes, you get the knowledge you need. No long episodes, no extra time needed. And just remember, expert opinions shared here are for general information and not for personalized medical advice. Always consult your provider for your case-specific guidance. Got a question? Send it in, and let's quickly get you the answers. I'm your host, Alana, and it's time to connect. Today's guest has built his career on a bold but vital belief that suffering pain should not be a life sentence. And for Professor Marc Possover, that belief isn't just a philosophy, it's a mission. As a world-renowned pioneer in neuropelviology, yes, you heard that right, he has transformed how we understand and treat chronic pelvic pain, especially when the source is elusive or deemed untreatable. His work bridges the worlds of gynecology, neurology, and minimally invasive surgery to target the pelvic nerve directly, often bringing relief to patients who've been told to simply live with it. His methods have given hope to countless people who have felt like they've run out of options. Please help me in welcoming Professor Marc Possover. When should we be concerned for sciatic endometriosis?
To say I have cyclical pain, that means sciatic pain every month during my bleeding, though it is an endometriosis, that is much too easy. But once a patient starts to develop some sensoric disorder with some numbness in the genitoanal area, in the lower back, in the buttock, or in the sciatic nerve area, and even more, but that is even a more or less a late diagnosis, when patients are starting to develop weakness with foot drop, for example, or difficulty for contraction, flexion of the toes, then the next appointment, the next door is a gynecologist with the hopes that he will know this pathology, because still a lot of colleagues don't know that endometriosis sciatic nerve may exist.
But it's not always sciatic nerve endometriosis. It can be just close to the sciatic nerve, right?
The most frequent pathology that induces sciatic pain in the pelvis is a vascular entrapment, and that by far. And I completely agree, endometriosis close to the sciatic nerve may induce also sciatic pain, but without neurological disorder. So then the treatment is to remove the endometriosis. Now, if you have endometriosis of the sciatic nerve, these endometriosis grow within the sciatic nerve. And that is more tricky because you will have to resect the endometriosis out of the sciatic nerve. And that is really neurosurgery. So normally you have to react before the endometriosis start to grow within the sciatic nerve.
You would want someone that's specialized with endometriosis and neuropelviology probably to address that, right? That's not something that someone common could probably do.
No, definitively to say I'm a high specialist in endometriosis, so endometriosis of the sciatic nerve belong to my gynecologist panoply. No. Endometriosis of the sciatic nerve has nothing to do with gynecological surgery except the name endometriosis, but that is really neurosurgery and one of the most dangerous and most difficult procedures within the pelvic cavity. It's not just for gynecology. You have to be a neuropelviologist and at least level 3 with quite a lot of experience.
Wow. Because that could impact your body and life significantly if it's not done right. Yeah.
Yeah, the problem, if you do surgery on the sciatic nerve and you are not trained in this surgery and you are and use unnecessary damage of the sciatic nerve, patient will not need a wheelchair, but she will need crutches. She will get a foot drop for the rest of your life. So it's really something that is neurosurgery. It's not just, I suppose you have suspicion on endometriosis sciatic nerve. Let's see. I will do a laparoscopy. I learn how to do that on cadaver dissection. I will go there and I will check. No, you have to have a clear roadmap and a clear diagnosis before you go in the OR.
Yes. It's the mapping aspect of endometriosis, knowing before you get in.
You need a clear neuropelviological workup before you indicate any surgery on the pelvic nerves.
That's a wrap for this Quick Connect. I hope today's insights helped you move forward with more clarity and confidence. Do you have more questions? Keep them coming. Send them in, and I'll bring you the expert answers. You can send them in by using the link in the top of the description of this podcast episode or by emailing contact@endobattery.com or visiting the endobattery.com contact page. Until next time, keep feeling empowered through knowledge.